Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mixed Bag. We're a 5th edition D&D actual play podcast. I'm Jonathan, your dungeon master, they, them pronouns, and with me at the table.
Hey, yo, what up? I'm Eli. I play Lucky Teddy, the human warlock. He, him pronouns.
Good evening, everyone. It's your favorite dragonborn sorcerer, Nyla. I'm Stacey, she, her pronouns, and that's who I'm playing. Hope y'all are having a good one.
Hello, hi, I'm Lanessa, and I play Ainsley, our Way of Mercy monk. She, her
Hello
pronoun.
there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault.
no!
I couldn't remember if I said it.
I fucked it up. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Hello there. I'm Mike, he, him pronouns, and I'm to be playing Sarros Arrats, the cleric Azamar.
Hello, it's Reid. He, him pronouns, and I'm playing Dante, the shifter paladin.
All music on this podcast is brought to you by PerryTune. You can find information to his music as well as all of our socials in the description of the episode below. Also, a couple of things. Next week is Christmas, and we will take the week off. So, if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you don't, Happy Holidays all the same, folks. I hope you have a wonderful break if you get one. And if you don't, I hope you have some time that you spend with your family and a joyous occasion you can celebrate. Also, lastly, announcements here. It has come to my attention that we are the number 3 podcast in the games category in Ireland. So, to all my Irish listeners, from all of us to you, thank you so much for listening. It really means the world to us. If you want to hit us up on Twitter or DM us, we're always available. You know, just say hi, and we really appreciate your support and your listen. We hope that you enjoy this episode. But now, without further ado, let's get into episode 5. So to recap, last game you started off in the middle of a massive boulder attack on the city. Using some pretty quick judgment, Eli managed to climb to one of the roofs of the nearby houses and spot the surrounding threat enclosing the city, which were hill giants kind of all raiding from the different cardinal directions. The party looked to their guild captain, Sarros, to select a direction to go in after talking to some of the other guilds, and they chose west. And much to the party's surprise afterward, they chose the one cardinal direction where the raid boss was expecting them, Baldir, the hungry Baron Baldir. After a pretty narrow and close fight, of which there were some unfortunate casualties from NPCs that were trying to flee the surrounding scene, they managed to overcome on top, and you got a pretty hefty loot from the encounter. You made your way back into town, and you discuss what had happened. Everyone else was fighting hill giants as well. Some had already handled the threat. Pernilla was one who was in the middle of just kind of soloing the hill giant, and it kind of just disappeared on her. So we can assume that once you beat the raid boss, the threat of the event was completely squashed. And so she was, a little upset, but not at you guys. Just at the fact that her combat lust wasn't fulfilled. Yeah, satiated. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Afterward, you guys briefly talked about the possibility of bringing in some sort of festival, seasonal event, since Christmas is around the corner. But that was a subject that would be tabled for later. And so you headed out to the east once more through the Low Commons to face a side quest that you had previously accepted called Leader of the Pack, which featured a warg or a couple of wargs that were sighted outside of town. Having traveled to this location, you managed to come to a hill of sorts that has a winding walkway up. And from the base, from where you stand, you see on top, there are 3 menacing looking wargs kind of looking down upon you all. And then from behind them, you hear this deep, very echoing, like, so, here's where we're starting. And right away, we're going to get into it. Everyone roll initiative.
Huzzah!
Hit the ground running.
Remember
do
to click
it.
your characters. Click your characters.
Yay!
Character.
Click the character, click the character.
I have advantage because class stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Thank God for advantage because
Ooh.
class stuff.
At least I was only
Yeah.
rolling initiative. Ooh boy.
13 for me.
We're in the
I do
back
not like how the
today,
first roll
Nyla.
tonight was in that one.
It's fine.
Is the 2 from
Fine.
today?
Yes,
Yes.
that is brand new.
Okay, so this is the order that's here now is everyone, yes?
Yes.
Si, senor.
Perfect. I like it.
We just
Alright,
getting right into the meat and the potatoes of this business.
Yeah.
Taters.
I'll be rolling for the warts. And by the way, from somewhere in the back, you do see a name tag kind of floating, but you don't see the actual individual. But
Ooh.
you see Fang of the Great Wolf.
Oh.
Of the Great Wolf.
Yes, Fang of the Great Wolf. Okay, so that brings us to top of the round. Ainsley, what are you doing?
In traditional Ainsley fashion, she is going to, I guess, run up ahead. I'm assuming these guys will be able to jump down eventually, but how high would you say these cliffs are?
From where you guys are standing to the very top where the wargs are, that is a good 60 feet up.
Oof.
Okay. Would I be able to hop up on one of these boulders and then hop up to like right here? If I roll a good acrobatics check?
We'll let you attempt it, absolutely. Roll me acrobatics.
I'm assuming
Okay.
13.
With
Yeah?
a 13, you go ahead and you run up to the boulder quickly. You use all of your might to jump, but you don't get the positioning you want on your feet, and you just miss the ledge.
Okay, so I'm just like here on one of these big boulders or something?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything else probably from here, unless I wanted to spend the rest of my movement to try to run toward the stairs.
Right, so you can take a dash action if you like, because you use your movement to run and jump here. You could also, and if there's anything that's coming your way or you feel threatening, you could also take a dodge action, which basically makes the enemies hit you at disadvantage.
And you advantage on dex checks. Or saves, I mean.
Okay, well then I will, I guess, hold a dodge if one of them jumps down.
Perfect.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, you just say I'm taking a dodge action, and you just kind of get into a defensive stance. You don't have patient defense, right?
Okay.
does?
No. Do I? Inherently?
Maybe. Let me
I
check.
think that's just a Cobalt soul thing, if I recall correctly.
I think it's a normal monk thing.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Maybe.
normal monk thing.
I'm checking. I'm not seeing it, so I guess it's not.
Oh, okay. The more you know.
G.I. Joe.
All right. Next up, in the
And then
turn-
that'll be my turn.
all right, next up in the turn order, it is Fang of the Great Wolf, and he is going to use Might of the Great Wolf, which has all the effects of an enlarged spell.
Oh,
Oh, oops. Well,
So
I'm glad I did what I did.
from the position that you are, from the vantage point, you hear like once again like that howl, right? The and there's flashes of lightning and this like guttural beastly sound as he just gets bigger and bigger, and you start seeing some of the fur peek out from the edge as he stands twice the size that he was originally.
uh-oh.
But that is going to be his action, and for his movement, he's actually going to come down here and jump down.
Oh, fun.
Right?
Interesting.
So he's going to
Also-
jump down to the middle level of the hill here. That is going to end his turn. Next up, Sarros.
Quick addendum, actually. Patient defense is a normal monk thing. They get it as soon as they get key. I was just looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, well, there we go.
Cool.
And just double check. We can clearly see the fang now, right?
Not anymore. You saw
Oh.
it from the very top when he was big, but then he jumped down to the ledge. So from where you guys are, he's just outside your field of vision. It's too high up and too far back for you to see.
Soka. Alright. If I moved forward all, will that help me in that scenario or no?
No, probably not until you start getting to the stairs all the way to the right of the map. But from your vantage point, you do see the one ward kind of looking down at you.
Okay. Well, in that case, gotta get Swifty up in this bitch. Yeah. Alright. That's 30 feet right there. So your boy's gonna move 30 feet westward. Making his way towards the stairs. I can still see the warg to the peak, and I cannot see the fang to my west.
Right.
Okay. Do I have the is it too great of a distance? Damn, wait. Aha! Just enough. Alright. I'm gonna do something really fucking cool. For my bonus action, because I have those now, Sarros will just hold his right hand aloft, unsheathing his longsword, holding it to the sky, as the moon effigies on his armored arm start to light up, and in silver light starts to consume the longsword. As he speaks the words, Petmatath Coop, Crescent Blade, as the light that consumed the longsword begins to expand and give shape into that of a crescent moon, like blade. Those looking for visual, think of Zenaku from Power Rangers Wild Forces weapon. It's really fucking cool. And he spawns it right in front of the frontmost warg, because that is literally the max range for it. At 60 feet.
Okay, is that it? The end of your turn?
I still have to do an attack with it, because it's when it spawns in, that's what happens. Actually, let me click the spell so I can do that. Watch out. 18.
18 hits.
All right, it takes 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is a +4. So, level 2. Max damage for 12 force damage as the
Damn.
crescent blade just comes literally just spinning at it like a fucking saw blade.
Beautiful. You hear the audible like.
That's better. Yeah. In the Discord, if you want to see what it looks like, but just think that, but like a nice, like bluish silver. Kind of.
Cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. I'm just gonna use a placeholder for now.
All right.
Um,
That was my bonus action. And for my action, what is the distance on Sacred Flame? Because fuck these puppers. They ain't puppers.
Not a distance you expect to hear very often.
No. All right, none of them are in my range, so I will just use my action to dash, then to go an additional 30 feet westward. And that's action, bonus, and movement. I'm done.
Awesome. All right, top of the turn is the rightmost warg. He's going to use a dash action to jump down here, run across here, and then jump once more to get right in front of you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
But that is his
Hi,
action.
doggy.
He's gonna just lock and melee with you and just kind of just or just growl at you. That's gonna be the top. That's gonna be his turn, which brings us to Lucky Teddy.
Alright. I'm strategizing. And I can confidently say I've come up with nothing.
Oh boy.
Shit. Okay, I'm going to run forward 30 feet. And I'm going to... Oh, that's out of range. Okay. Alright, I retract that. I'm going to dash another 30 feet.
Okay. I like it. Very bold.
Yeah, right here, next to Cap. And, yeah, that's my turn.
Already. Next up is the warg that is standing in front of your spiritual weapon.
All right.
It is going to howl at you and jump down. And instead of jumping down once more, it's going to start making its way over here to the right, kind of heading down the stairs. So that's going to be his turn. The other warg is going to use a dash action to come down here and then jump straight down.
Oop.
And move within melee range of Nyla. Which brings us to Nyla's turn.
Oh boy.
Nope, don't like that.
Don't at all. Well. All right. Who is this behind me? Is that Lucky Teddy?
No,
Dante.
that's Dante.
It's me.
Who's this right here? Oh, it's you. It's you.
Yes.
Okay.
Dante.
All right. Sorry, everyone got really quiet for a second. I was wondering what happened.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? Screw it. I need the extra practice anyway. I'll let him take the opportunity attack. I just need to get a few feet away. Maybe just take my full movement here. I'm just going to... I don't like this. I'm just gonna disengage from this situation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, that is a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. What is my AC? Oh, guess what? I have shield as reaction. So, no, that doesn't hit. So,
Very nice.
as I'm running, this shield of frost just pops up and the wolf just bites it. So, now for my action, my proper action, Nyla is going to try a little something new, and I'll roll my dice in just a second. Nyla points a finger at Ainsley and Dante and says, "Show me what you can do." And you see those little dots that represent her sorcery points pop up above her head, and 2 of them blink out, and you see her cast a twin spell of enlarge on both of them as they grow to large size. And now I have to roll my dice. And then...
Fall, guys.
Here we go. Wild Magic Surge.
Dang it.
14.
Safe.
We're good. I know. We keep waiting for it. But now,
You need to roll one for
now you're
shield.
both. I
Yes.
can.
So both of you are considered large, so you both take up the space of 4 squares now.
Okay, so
Ah,
we're good.
lit. Yeah.
And my surge did not go off. We're good.
Perfect. That brings us to Dante.
Yay.
On Ainsley.
Yeah. I'm up here. This is me. This is Ainsley.
I'm gonna bust out my new greatsword and just swing at this ward.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. 13.
13 just hits.
Ah,
Pretty good.
6
Six
slashing.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to shift.
Perfect. Shifting into your beast mode. Lightning crackles all around your body.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
And that is, and you're staying right there, right? In melee range?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy first.
Perfect. That brings us to top of the round. Ainsley.
Okay, so am I enlarged now?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be.
Unless you tried to
Should be.
resist it. I mean, I don't see why you should.
I
No, I
think Pap enlarged me instead of Ainsley.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I just wasn't sure. But
Yeah,
now being enlarged, I should be able to get to the top of the cliff. Easily,
don't-
I would think.
I think there should be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only real issue is I'm just going to be standing here concentrating on making sure you stay large.
Okay.
She's standing there, concentratingly.
Yeah, you did it within her range.
But from here, I should still be able to. You should reach, yeah.
Yeah.
If I move just to the top of the thing, it's 25 feet.
Oh yes.
Okay, cool.
I'll probably start kind of scrambling up towards the rocks just to keep you within reasonable distance.
Nice. You think I'm close enough to this boulder?
Yeah, you're large.
Yeah?
Cool.
I'd say so.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick it up.
I think this
Pick
is
up,
gonna work
4
out
squares,
very
so.
well.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick it up and throw it.
Kinda.
Oh, that's pretty far to probably throw it, even as a big person, right? What's my 55 feet? As a big person, would I be able to hit this big guy at the back with a
I
rock?
would
You think?
I would the big guy. I'd go for the one on the
No
stairs.
idea.
The little one. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw the rock at the little one on the stairs.
Okay, I am so sorry. I am back.
It's okay.
You managed to get up there?
So you made Lucky Teddy big instead of me. I was supposed to be big.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I may have said the wrong person. I apologize.
That's okay.
I was going for
So-
Ainsley.
We were hoping that me being big would be enough for me to be able to get up there
Sure,
easily enough.
I will allow it.
Okay. And then I was gonna pick up this boulder
Yeah.
and throw it at this dude.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay, so because where it is in my list, I can speak English. It's fine. Because of my martial arts feats, I can use dexterity instead of strength. For attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strength or monk weapons. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. I don't think a boulder counts as a monk weapon.
It's
Um,
an improvised,
Yeah,
it is
improvised.
improvised weapon, which is strength.
Okay, so strength. Okay, so that's a saving throw. That's not what I want. Strength. I can read. Strength? 21.
Okay. Now,
So I'm gonna throw it at that
roll
guy.
me. You can roll me your attack roll, like your normal monk attack roll.
My punch. Okay. 14?
Easily enough, you pick up the rock, no problem, and you manage to hit pretty well on, but you do hit your target.
Okay.
So
And so
go ahead and roll because you're enlarged, you get an extra 1d4 to your attack.
Okay.
So with this rock, it's going to be 2d4.
Oh, okay. So ignore the bludgeoning damage that I rolled before. So the 2d4 is 7.
Just fucking shot put this.
Yeah.
I think that's what the kids call yeet these days.
I did eat that rock right at that warg. I did.
You pick up
I
the
don't know,
rock and
Cody's
you
more
just
for
throw it.
accuracy in this case.
It bounces off his back with the noticeable like yelp, right? He's like, "Ow!"
We here at Mixed Bag do not condone animal abuse.
No, we do not.
Only if it's wargs.
Only if it's wargs.
virtual wargs, right?
Mhm.
So, anything else you want to do on your turn?
And then I'm just gonna sink back into my patient defense, I guess.
That is a key point. Is that a bonus
A key
action?
point?
Patient defense is a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action key point.
Yes, you spend one key
Oh, I see.
in a bonus action.
Okay, no, that's fine. That'll just end my turn then.
Okay. That brings us to our Fang of the Great Wolf.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He has
Yeah,
enough
that's what I
range
thought.
to get directly on you, and he is going to make a bite attack against you.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Damn.
I'm enlarged. Does that do anything for my AC?
No, unfortunately not. But it does make you a bigger
Okay.
target.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So
Alright,
you
well,
are
yeah,
taking a
20.
total of 15 points of damage,
Okay.
and you are considered grappled.
Okay.
That's going to be his turn. Sarros.
All right. Do I see the fanged wolf that's on the cliff of face above me?
No.
Okay. All right.
I just have to make sure, like, looking at your angle and how deep he is. No, you
No,
can
yeah,
see,
yeah,
like,
I agree with you on
the
that,
tip of
yeah.
Ainsley, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's a long shot for me to even see that, so I understand. All right. Well, I still wanted to move it, but I don't want to be metagaming and move it right on top of it, so... Yeah, I would have had... The last wolf I saw was heading towards the stairs, so I would have moved it towards that area right there. So, 20 feet diagonally right here. Yep. Good, but sadly just out of range of the wolf thing, because I don't know it's there yet. Right, and I think... Did that cost me a bonus action movement? Or was that just free? Let me double check.
It's a bonus action movement.
You are right. Yes, that was my bonus action because I have those now. Now there is a pupper in front of me, and I don't like that. So I'm going to do what is considered an animal abuse. Don't do it at home, kids. Not good.
Unless it's a ward.
Unless it's a ward. And this, since I already had pulled up the longsword for the casting a spiritual weapon for flavor, I'm gonna keep that out. Pull out the shield and make one longsword attack against the ward right in front of me.
Go ahead. I do want to make a correction. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I rolled a natural 20. That is, what did I say?
13, I
Uh,
believe.
Yeah.
That would be a 26.
Ah! Ah!
Oi. Okay. So that's what, another 13
Yes, another
Mhm.
13.
damage. So okay. At this point, I would be like, I am at 5 age. I hurt. Please help.
Okay,
So was that with modifier?
I just wanted to make sure you weren't unconscious. But if you're not, if you're still up, so you're grappled, and it was 26 total damage. That is my fault.
Wait.
20 does hit Sarros.
All right, cool. Now that 26, is that with 2 modifiers or just 1 modifier?
That is with 1 modifier.
Okay.
Just doubling the dice.
All right, so I just figured it was like the 13 would be a total of dice and also modifier. But damn, I'm rolling good tonight with a max damage at 10.
Damn.
Okay, 10 damage. Perfect.
Wait, I'm sorry. So was that secondary 13 damage for me or for
For you, yes.
me? Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm at 5 HP. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Sarros will just take a wide arc or horizontal arc towards the snoot of the warg. Then just assumes a defensive positioning and ends turn. Battle cleric, baby.
Okay. The warg right in front of you, after being hurt, is going to retaliate. And it is going to make a bite attack against you as well.
Come at me, boy.
And that is an 18.
Normally, wait, how many days has it been since we started the campaign, since the game started?
This is day 3.
So is it still the same thing or the new thing?
This is the next moon change.
Fuck. All right, it hits. Because it meets it, it beats it.
Okay. So that is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay, let me look to see if I have anything that can help me with that part. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Okay. So let's go strength save. Nat
Hey.
20.
Hey.
20.
Nice.
Okay, so the warg bites you and attempts to kind of just bring you down, but just, planting your feet on the ground and squaring your body, you give it no purchase, and he just kind of slinks away, frustrated as well, but still keeping that guard up and that initial growl towards you.
You'll hold no grasp on me, monster.
But that is going to be his turn. Lucky Teddy, you're up.
Can I see what's going on up top with Ainsley and the big warg?
You can see where Ainsley is kind of being held by, like a big maw.
Then in that case, I'm going to run up here, and I'm going to attack the warg in front of Sarros.
Okay.
With my Greater Arcana deck. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's 7 points plus my sneak attack. I get 2d6 now. With an extra 4.
Okay. Taking a massive
11
beating, the warg kind of leans down on one paw, right? Has like half an eye shut, but is still looking as aggressive as he was before. But it is very hurt.
And before I end my turn, I turn to Sarros. Captain, I think Ainsley's having trouble up top. I'll clear a path for you. You just keep going.
Can I see Ainsley where I'm at right now?
No,
Okay.
you're too close to the cliff.
Cool.
That is going to bring the warg that was on the stairs his turn. And he's going to jump down here. And has just enough movement to come down here. To the right of you, Lucky Teddy, also making a bite attack against you, is an 8.
That misses.
So sure enough, it just lunges at you, and you kind of just narrowly just jump over it, kind of pushing the snout down towards the ground. So that is going to be its turn. And then the warg that is engaged with melee with Dante will make a bite attack as well, and that is a 15.
That misses.
Just deflecting with your greatsword, you kind of just, draw its maul back, its teeth just, kind of gripping on the sword, but then immediately pulling back once it feels the sharp edges on its mouth. Nyla.
Oh, and take 6 damage.
Oh, that's right, your lightning field.
I'm putting something in the Discord for our big friends. Just don't forget. Just saying, if you want to get out of that grapple, it should be easier. Alright. From where I'm standing, can I see the big boy up top?
No, you're too close to the cliff.
Oh, nerds. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I get to try something new again. So, Nyla puts her fingers and puts her claw out and aims them towards the two puppers on the right. Says, "Try chewing on this, you furballs." And you see her normal magic missiles, the ice and the energy spiraling around her talons, but they seem a little amplified. I'm going to cast magic missile at level 2.
Ooh.
So the two aimed to the one on the left, and then one on the one, 2 for each, basically. So I'm casting it level 2. Thank you. Oh. Let's see. So let's see. 4. Let's see. Magic missile. Yep. Ah, dang it! I'm gonna have to do this every time. 7.
So 7 on the left.
Yes, 7 on the. Oh, not mine sliver. Excuse me. And then 7 on the left, and then the one on the bottom.
Okay, so 7 for the warg closest to Sarros is enough
Yes.
to completely demolish it.
Oh, neat.
It just evaporates.
And then let's see. Let me just double check the wording of the spell. Creates one more dart. Okay, so I've got 2 darts still going to the one on the right. Let's see. So that's 5. Oh, so it's doubling it. Okay, it's already and 5 to the one on the right. Okay, I see how it's doing.
I see. Okay, 5 to the one on the right. It is still standing, but incredibly hurt.
All right, then I'm just going to resume concentrating on keeping our big boys big. That'll
Alright.
end my turn.
Dante, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna swing at the warg in front of me again.
Hey.
22.
22
That's
hits.
what we like to see.
And I will also do the 1d4. So 9 damage.
9 points of damage. All right.
And I guess let me get a
You get an
bonus
extra
there.
D4 on that.
Yeah.
Don't forget
I
your
rolled
hit
it.
figure too.
Rolled it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm also gonna use my bonus to do my tail slap. Damn.
And 8 misses, unfortunately.
Alright, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Ainsley, you're considered restrained since you're grappled, so you can attempt to break free with a strength check.
I guess give that a go. Strength. Check or saving throw?
Strength check.
You do have advantage.
Okay. 20.
Once you succeed, you manage to break free.
Great. I am going to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows. And when I do use my flurry of blows, I can replace one of the unarmed strikes with a use of Hands of Healing without spending a key point for the healing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do one of these to do damage, hopefully, if it hits. 24.
24
Damn.
hits.
Okay. For 5 bludgeoning damage. So I'm basically just gonna like kick it in the chest, essentially,
Roll it.
to try and like.
Roll an
Get
extra
off.
D4.
Okay. Roll 1d4. That's a 1, so 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, how do I roll to get my healing? How many? So I get 2 punches and a heal, or 1 punch and a heal with flurry of blows.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I've never played a monk before, so I'm learning.
All right. Hands of
flurry-
healing.
Flurry of blows is an extra punch, but if you're rolling to punch yourself, I don't think that's an attack roll. I think
Yeah,
you just
as
do
an
it.
action, you can spend 1 key point to touch a creature and restore a number of hit points equal to a roll of your martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier. You already
And
used
then-
your action to attack.
Because you'll still
Right,
have your
as
bonus
part of
action,
the
and you can punch him
Flurry of
again.
blows.
Yeah. You can punch him again with your offhand attack, but then
You still have 2
but
more
you'll have to
strikes.
slap yourself. Yeah.
So essentially, if I'm understanding this right, it is taking flurry of blows or healing yourself.
Yeah, basically.
No.
No,
it
so
says
this
she
says-
can replace one of the attacks from
yeah,
the
when you
flurry
use your
blow.
flurry of blows, you can replace one of the unarmed strikes with the use of this feature without spending a key point for the healing.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
she
Okay.
she can just straight up do both. She
Yes.
can attack and heal herself.
Yep. So you
Yeah.
get one more attack and then a heal.
Okay. So we'll do the
My bad, I
flurry-
didn't read.
Nope, it's all good.
You're good. You're good.
We're all learning
Why
here.
we check. It's important. Okay, so flurry of blows does a 25 hit.
Yes.
Okay,
Damn.
and then that's 6 points of bludgeoning plus the other 2, so 8 points of bludgeoning damage for the guy.
It's 1d4
The
for
big-
every attack.
Yes, because she's big.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little slap in the face. 9 hands of healing for a 4, and that brings me up to 9 HP.
We call that a pep talk.
And it brings me down to 2 key points, and that is the end of my turn.
Awesome.
We did it, everyone.
Okay. The Great Fang is going to try to bite you once again, since it is completely in melee range with you, and that is an 18 to hit.
And that hits.
Okay. This is a total of 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well, I only had 9 HP, so that knocks me unconscious.
Well, I dislike that.
Me too.
Okay. Okay. So, you get brought down to unconsciousness, but it is holding you in its mouth,
Okay.
which means the next time it's its turn, it'll have a free critical on you,
Ah,
and that's 2 death saves failed.
oh god.
Mm.
Sarros.
I can fix this.
Well, you better get to fixing it.
Okay. Also, just for a quick little funny in my brain, for those who have seen it, the second live-action Scooby-Doo movie where Scooby is slapping Shaggy, that's what I imagined that flurry of blows being like. For the series of attacks. For those who know that scene. Okay. So, I know that I don't know if she's down yet, but I know she needs heals. So, do I know that she's on the cliff face that's above me?
Yes.
Cool. And I both an effort to back up to see her and to avoid the dire wolf of getting into combat with it. Sarros will move 3 spaces down, using 10 feet of movement. Sorry. At this range, would he be able to see Nyla?
Yes.
Sorry, no, Ainsley. Sorry.
You can see the wolf.
Yeah, okay. I can see both of them.
Yes.
Dope. So, using my last 2nd level spell slot, speaking of Lunar Hole guides up. Healing word at the 2nd level. Wait, am I in range? Good. It'll check that. 60 feet. Yeah, I'm good. All right. And then to roll the heals, please be good. Yeah, that's 1. Wait, how many do I have to do now? I have to give it another d4. You get a total of 11 points of healing. I am
Enough to
rolling
bring me
good
back
tonight.
up. Thank you.
So
You're very welcome.
you are
But you're
back
not
up
big
and you
anymore.
kind of wake up in the jaws of this massive warg. So you are considered restrained, but you are no longer at death's door.
Okay.
Sarros, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Yes, since I used my bonus action to heal her, I cannot move the spiritual weapon. However, I still have my bonus action and attack cantrip. Using the words purified to se oppose sacred flame. Need a deck save from the big bad wolf man.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Let's see if he rolls bad enough where I can finally use this cantrip.
That is a 9.
He tails! Yes! Finally! All right,
Hit
let me
him
roll.
hard, Captain.
Let her go, you fiend! 3. However, as his hand waves as he casts the spell, the silver flame brightens a little bit as doing such, and activates his ability, Cleric of the Half Moon. I gain a +1 to damage to all of my damaging cantrips. So he gains 4 points of damage, not 3.
Nice. Okay.
Finally gonna use my secret ability.
Very nice.
And then I will keep moving forward. Question, if I keep moving to my west, would I be entering range of attacking from the wolf?
No.
Oh, cool. So, alright, go. Yeah, and then, yep, and I'll move an additional 20 feet questward. And action, bonus, and movement, I'm done.
Eastward.
White. Lucky Teddy.
Eastward.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the kill. Teddy with kind of gripping a card in each hand, she just runs forward. Get the hell out of my way with another card attack. 24 to hit
That hits.
with a 5 slashing.
5 attack. With your slashing attack, you kind of just and cut right deep into this wolf, and enough for the warg to kind of just howl and just disappear into thin air.
Baller. She will proceed to run 30 feet ahead. That's one,
You're making your way
two,
up.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Perfect.
We're coming, Ainsley!
That brings us to the warg in front of Dante. Another bite attack against you, sir. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be a total of 11 points of piercing damage. And then I
Alright.
need a strength saving throw.
Okay. And now I have advantage. Strength check or strength save?
Strength save.
Okay. 17.
17 succeeds, so you are not brought down prone. However, as soon as it bites you and grabs onto you, just the beast form that you have and the lightning coursing through you just passes on to this warm body, and with a yelp, right, it just is enough to bring it down. It hits the ground and then disappears into the air.
Alright. Is it my turn then?
Nyla, you're up.
Alright. Keeping an eyesight on Dante, I am going to move back 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 feet. That should be fine. I can see Big Boy now, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Try this again. Time for some more magic missile. Just at level 1 this time. Yeah. 1. 3. 3. And 5. Alright, so that's 8. 11 points of damage at the big boy up top.
Very
And?
nice.
I'll roll the thing. Still haven't rolled a 1 yet. 18.
Beautiful. Okay, so since you did more than 10 damage, I need to roll a con save to see if
Oh,
Ainsley
oh.
is let go from his maul
Ooh, ooh.
or not.
Please work.
Please work.
And that is a 19. He succeeds
Fuck.
in holding her. Any other
Did a
movement
good-
you'd like to use?
No, I'm just gonna keep an eye on Big Boy up there.
Dante, you're up.
Alright. I am free to move Okay.
You
Would
can
I be
move.
able to? Would I be able to like easily get up here, like around here, or would I have to get up like over this way?
If you roll me in acrobatics, you can maybe get where Ainsley is.
Okay. Like what? Like right up in this area?
Yeah, it's just like right here.
Okay. All right. Let's
Wait,
go.
if you get too far away from me, does that drop the enlarge?
Yeah, from where you would be now, I think it's not far enough because I'm technically small now. We just haven't changed my token yet.
Yeah, I think you'd be more than 30 feet away from me, so you would lose your advantage.
Yeah.
Well, would I have the advantage as I did it, since it would be one action and I wouldn't start getting smaller till right after I get out of range?
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
good. You're good on that. You're good on the jump.
Okay, so I will do the jump while I am large. I will take advantage of Big Boy.
Yes.
Let's
Go ahead.
see,
Go ahead and roll in
acrobatics.
acrobatics with advantage, please.
Okay. 14?
14. You barely make it to the edge right here. Just
Okay.
out of range from where she is.
Okay.
And then you small.
Small again. Boop. The Big Boy right there. Big Boy there. Me throw javelin.
Okay.
He's
Fuck
doing it.
you.
He didn't do it.
Never mind.
That unfortunately shoots wide.
Listen.
He
It's
tried.
fine.
He did his best.
Yep. Thanks, buddy.
Ainsley, you are restrained, so you can attempt to break free.
It's yourself again. Do it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So I have Blessing of the Moonweaver as a racial bonus. And it says, when you reach 3rd level, you can cast the sleep spell once with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest. Can I cast that while I'm restrained?
Yes. Yes. So essentially what restrain does is your speed is 0, so you cannot move.
Okay.
Your attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls against you have disadvantage.
Okay. So for the
I'm
sleep...
sorry, other way around. You have disadvantage
Yeah.
against him, and he has advantage against you.
Okay. So this is what it says for the sleep spell, and I don't have this prepared because this was just a thing that I learned that I could do, so I apologize. It's in the Discord.
Yep, you have to roll a certain number of dice, and if that is over his health, then he goes to sleep.
Okay. All right, let's check and see here once I get back to where I need to be. Okay, so
Right, so you roll 5d8.
yep. 18.
18 is not enough for it to affect it.
Oh!
You see his left eye kind of blink a little bit and just shake himself awake.
Okay. So that counts as my action, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So does that mean I can still spend another key point or no?
If you have one left, I believe you can do so to do a bonus action attack.
I do. I have 2 key points left, but I'm just going to, I guess, spend one of the key points to do Hands of Healing.
Okay, yes, you can do that.
Okay. To give myself 5 points.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think that's everything I can do for my turn.
Perfect.
So I guess we're ending it there. Help!
Okay, the wolf is, the warg is going to attack against you since you are in its mouth. This is with advantage.
Uh-oh.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
World Wide Web.
Ooh.
24 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. So you take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Still up?
Yep.
Perfect. You are swallowed completely inside him.
Whoa! Oh no!
So
Oh
you're
my
you're
God.
considered blinded and restrained,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
and you have total
Until
cover
the
against
inside.
attacks against you.
Okay.
We're not a vor stream.
You are
Into it.
at the beginning of each turn. You are going to take acid damage from me, FYI.
Okay. Okay.
But that is going to end. No, it has swallowed you, so it is
Mhm.
going to run over here,
Oh hell!
Oh my god.
and that is going to end its turn.
Where did it go?
Sarros.
All right. Do I see it move?
Yes.
Y'all,
Do
the
I see
DM
where it's
really wants me
currently
dead.
I'm
Swear
sorry.
to God, if you kill my sister.
What did you say, Pep?
What did you say?
Can I currently see it right now?
You saw it move to the west.
Yes, but do I see where its current position is?
No.
Cool.
It is too far in.
I think the only one who does is Dante.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm yelling at you guys that I just saw her get eaten alive.
Sarros, now in a state of panic, starts running.
Okay.
He's going to move 30 feet towards the stairs, get halfway up. Wait, middle check, make sure the movement on that. Yep. And would I be able to see it now?
Not yet. You
All
can
right,
see it from
act-
here.
All right, cool. Because action dash.
On these stairs.
I don't have the cardio for this.
You do see it from where you're at. Barely, but you can see it.
All right. Well, I can't see her, so I can't heal her. So sorry about that, Chief. And I do not have anything that I can throw it at that wouldn't cost me an action. So bonus action. Going to move the spiritual weapon 20 feet to the east.
Okay, no problem.
That's turn.
Lucky Teddy, you're up.
Upon hearing that Ainsley was swallowed, Teddy says to herself very quietly, so that no one can hear. It's like, man, Ainsley was appetizing, but not like this. And she'll run forward up to the top of the stairs, and being barely able to see. Barely able to see where the ward went. She's gonna hold up a card, and it's gonna be engulfed in this kind of blue flame. And she's gonna go for a trick shot, chill touch.
Oh wow, okay. Let's do it.
But
18.
18 hits.
Yo!
Bada boom. That's 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. Sick.
And it can't heal till the end of its next turn.
Perfect. Good to know. Nyla, you're up.
Please don't eat my sister. Oh dear. I can't fly and I'm not that fast. So with 25 feet of movement, I end up right around, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I end up right around here. Can I make an acrobatics check and just try to start scrambling up the hill?
Absolutely. You're always welcome
That's
to
not-
try.
This is not gonna go well. Oh,
what
boy.
if she's scrambled up towards me? Would she have advantage if I tried to help her up?
She would not have advantage, but her DC would be lowered.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'll start scrabbling up towards Dante.
Okay.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
You know what? I don't like that roll. I'm going to Tides of Chaos that.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
I
Oh.
don't like it. I want to get to.
Hit that reroll.
Rewind time.
Okay. No. 16 would be the next one. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that many times. It just freaked out for some reason.
16 is enough for you to scramble. You scramble up the ledge, right? Digging in your dragon claws, and you kind of slip, and you start falling down. Instinctively, you reach up your staff, enough for Dante to just catch the top of your staff, barely, but with his shifter form and his beast form initiated, his claws kind of dig in, and he brings you up.
Okay. So how much extra? Oh, nice. How much extra movement did that take? Because I imagine that was like a dash action.
That was your movement and jump. Like,
Okay,
you're
so
good.
jump was my action, correct?
No, like jump is part of your movement, but at this point you have 0 movement, so you still have your action.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I see the big boy. Let go of my sister. And one more time, she spreads her claws and she shoots the magic missiles towards the beast. 2, 5. 9 points of damage.
Okay,
And I rolled my magic, so it's still no 1.
that is.
Oh, I need to do it again.
It happened!
Oh,
It happened!
Natural 1. Let's
Oh,
roll
God.
on the
Dante's
wild
in the
magic
blast
table.
zone.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
77.
Oh,
Hold
oh,
on.
Gab, can I look up the table? Can I look up the table?
I'm looking at the table. Hold on.
You're welcome to look at it, but we'll let our sorceress.
Hold on.
Man,
Okay, I just wanna be able to
man
look
next
at
to sorcerer explodes into
I'm sorry.
into
I'm so
particles.
sorry.
Bye, Dante.
I cast polymorph on myself. And if I fail the saving throw, I turn into a sheep.
Okay.
Maybe he'll see you and think you're more appetizing and
Alright.
and hack up his dinner.
Hold on.
Get room.
Let's see. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
I'm sorry, but a part of me wants you to fail this.
Chaos.
I'm sorry,
No,
I'm not.
I didn't. My DC is only a 13, but I made it. I'm not a sheep. I am
Your
not a sheep.
magic surges wildly. You see this right next to you, Dante, as it kind of starts engulfing her, and for a brief second, you see her form shift into that of a sheep, and then it just shifts right back to Nyla.
My bad. I told you I've never played a sorcerer before.
That brings us to Dante. What are you doing?
Okay. After his look of concern started checking on Nyla because he sees her get engulfed by magic, he's going to rush his way over with all of his movement in front of the warg. And it's time to start swanging. Oh my god.
Oh, it's
Here we-
back.
Here we go.
A 9
So
misses.
there he was, swanging.
Just
here we
swing
go.
it.
Here we go, guys. Oh boy.
Oh, we're
Mm.
back. We're back at it. Back at it.
Swinging,
Can't get
swinging
anything.
wildly because you're so nervous that Ainsley has been it's swallowed whole. You swing and he dodges just low, and you, with using that momentum, you whip your tail around and the warg just kind of just jumps over it.
God damn.
However, you do end your turn in melee range, which is good to know. Ainsley, you are blinded and restrained.
Okay. Well, shoot. Not to take away from the battle for a moment, but I had to stop. My mom is here visiting for Christmas, and I just live in a little studio apartment, so she's asleep on the other side of the room, and she heard me make the noise when the wild magic went off, and she jumped up out of bed and was like, "Are you okay?" She was so ready to fight something.
Your
And it
mother, you can tell
it
your
was-
mother, your little sister almost turned into a sheep.
Yes, it was very sweet. So I had to tell her it was okay and just let her know everything was fine. So she's back to sleep now. But shout out to all the moms out there who love you so much that they're up and ready to fight from a dead sleep. Okay.
Moms are awesome.
She's gonna have to start swinging on this warg for us. We can't shoot for shit.
So mechanically, you cannot see anything,
Okay.
and your attacks against a creature are at disadvantage.
Okay, great. Well, shit. Okay, I'm gonna spend my last remaining key point to do flurry of blows, I think, and then I guess I'll save the last hit to do the Hands of Healing with the bonus.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna start punching things wildly around me, hoping I can make it throw up or something, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up the uvula.
So 15?
15 does hit.
Okay, great. For 6 bludgeoning damage,
Okay, 6.
and then 25? Or 17, I guess?
17 hits.
17. Yep, okay. Oh, and my game has just completely crashed. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
But you guys can still hear me, so that's what matters. Excellent. I'm just waiting for roll 20 to load again. Okay, there we go. So Fury of Blows for another 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, I'm sorry, I just have to open my character sheet back up here real quick so I can find out what my Hands of Healing is before I take the acid damage.
You have
and
2
that
key
gives
points
me-
left.
No, that's the end of my key points. I'm done after this.
That's what I was saying.
So-
You have 2 key points for Flurry of Blows and Hands of Healing.
She doesn't have to use key points for Hands of Healing.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
As long as she does a flurry of blows.
Yeah. So okay, that brings me up to that with those hit points, and then that is all of my turn.
Okay. Since you
And
dealt
hope that
it
makes it.
over 10, he does have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if he throws you up or not.
Throw me up. Throw me
Do
up.
it.
Throw
So
me up.
Let us see what he does.
Oh God.
That is a
please.
17. He succeeds in keeping you in his belly.
Jesus.
Damn it.
Which means,
Okay.
Right.
since it is his turn, top of his turn, you take 10 points of acid damage.
Oh my
That's not good.
god.
Okay. I have 1 HP, guys.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Please get her out
Get
of
me out
there.
of here,
Someone.
please.
I'm running as
Is
fast
going to
as I
make
can.
a bite attack against you, Dante. For 18.
He misses. Fucking loser.
Just bites like his huge maw, right? Just bites across your frame, which is now reduced to normal size, and quickly you kind of dodge back, but put your sword sideways enough for him to kind of just bite the blade. And you pull his maw off. But that is going to be his turn.
Now knock his
Damage,
block
please.
off.
Sarros.
Pap, 6 damage.
That is true. He takes 6 damage from your lightning. Perfect. Sarros, you're up.
Running. Yeah, 30 feet. The bonus move is this weapon of spiritualness 20 feet forward. Question, if I move it there, will it be able to attack it?
Yes.
Hooray! In the name of the Sovereign, release her! 16.
16 hits.
Yay!
Thank you.
10 force damage.
Yes, yes. Block her up.
Sarros Arrats.
That's-
I'm gonna ask you a question here.
Okay, I might have an answer for that question.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yo!
Yeah! All right. Okay, as Sarros is just running up those steps, and he finally gets to see line of sight with both his weapon and the giant warg, the howling fang. He holds his right arm out, reaching for the crescent blade, and you almost like he's using the force on a lightsaber. He pulls his arm back, causing the blade to whip around him, then behind him and curving around, and then just slingshotting it directly at the wolf like a razor blade, decapitating it.
Easily enough, the head completely cuts off the wolf. It hits the ground before you, Dante. And as it starts dissipating, you see Ainsley kind of just fall from deep within its belly onto the ground. Barely alive.
Wait.
Burnt all over from the acid and the raging bite attacks. But as soon as the fang of the great wolf falls, you get the confirmation that the battle is won.
Yeah. I fucking love our fanfare.
And you see a bag drop on the floor from where the wolf, or the warg, the great warg, fell. Also, you all get notifications that your quest, Leader of the Pact, has been completed.
We did it!
We did it.
It was a much closer call than any of us anticipated.
So
Yeah.
you have two options here. I mean, it just depends on which order you guys are examining for me to know. But you have the bag in front of you that dropped, Dante, and then you have your quest reward that will be shared with the party. So just let me know
Okay.
which one you want to open first, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I'm gonna very quickly. First things first. Dante's gonna get down on one knee, and cast.
Lay on hands.
No. Oh wait, you're right.
Everyone's-
Why am I gonna use my? Yeah. Let me use lay on hands. Thank you. I wasn't even thinking that. And I will give 10
You
points.
have-
I will give 10. Hey.
Lay on hands after the giant battle?
Didn't we level up and get all our shit back?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. Correct. Yes, you did. Thank
Yeah,
you for correcting.
okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna give Ainsley 10 of my 15 points of health, so she's not so dead.
Thanks. Ugh. Okay, I can't. Roll 20 is crapping the bed for me. I can't open my character sheet. Oh, never mind. There we go. Just took a second to load. Okay, thanks.
Teddy's gonna run up all the way from the back. She's gonna come up. It's like, see, it's funny how when I rush off in the front of a fight, I'm the crazy one. I'm the bad guy. But when someone else does it, it's all fun and games. I see how it is.
I have to be within range. I don't have any range attack, guys. It's the only way I can do damage.
Yeah, sure. We can get you daggers to throw or something. I don't know.
We need to get you something, because
Oh lord.
this was scary.
I don't have those fancy card tricks or fast hands.
I do have fast hands.
Nyla's like barely scrabbling up and still like trying to barely hanging off of the cliff. I'm coming! I'm coming! Finally.
I got you. Yep. Charles will come up and help you.
Thank you. Just enough to cast magic missile when it counts, but oh. She runs over to Ainsley and just like is gently hugging her. It's like, are you alright?
But I'm okay, thanks.
If you ever get eaten by a wolf again, I will kill you.
Wasn't my choice, trust me. But she gives Nyla a really big hug and like hangs on super hard.
Aww.
I have to... Whew. I know we should probably celebrate and head back, but... Is there anything we need to do before we collect the spoils, so to speak?
No, I think we cleared out the area. We got rid of the wargs. So I think all we gotta do is grab the loot and head on back.
No one's dying,
Yeah,
right? We're all okay? We're all good?
We're all okay. We're
We're all okay.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I didn't mean to get eaten there.
Just don't let it happen again.
And if it matters, I have advantage on investigation checks if we need to check out any of the loot or any of the surrounding area.
Nope. You just have, there's the bag that dropped in front of you from the boss, and there is the quest reward. Just let me know which one you open first, and I will read you what you get.
I feel like since Sis is the one who got swallowed, she gets the boss bag.
That'd be cool.
Sure.
You guys mind if I open that, the boss bag, see what's in here?
You've earned this one.
Cool, thanks. And Ainsley will open the boss bag.
Inside the bag is a wedding ring of no description. Examining the ring yourself, you see on the inside it says, "Forevermore." That's it.
Even if I were to do an investigation check with advantage?
Correct. Even if you were to
Okay.
do an investigation check, the item description says nothing, like it doesn't have question marks, it just says nothing. So all
Okay.
you know is that you picked up a wedding ring.
Interesting.
Really hope that wasn't a werewolf we just killed.
He tried to eat me.
Werewolves aren't people.
Oh no, he didn't try.
Normally I enjoy that much more.
Well,
Whoa!
here's...
Teddy gives us like just a head to the side eye.
I think we all do.
What do you mean by that?
is... Sis,
Sarros moves in to do headphones on her. On Nyla.
why is everyone upset? I don't understand.
Some more confusion.
I had a thought. Can I say something?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I don't think I need headphones for a thought. I heard what you said about the werewolf. I don't think it was a werewolf because werewolves, if they're NPCs, they wouldn't disappear like this, right?
Well, if they were just, allies or like non-combatants, I'm sure. But this guy was an enemy, so anything's possible.
I don't know. It's very confusing.
What was the name of this quest again?
Leader of the pack. Sorry.
okay.
Also, you remember Flint saying that they had run into an issue before when you guys had the council meeting.
With the
And-
NPCs.
Yes, the one NPC that it wasn't explained what they were doing, but Flint did tell you that an NPC had fallen and not come back.
Did he say what town they came from?
No, there was no information given for the NPC, and no one asked any questions about it. So the only thing you actually know is that the NPC died in some manner, and they did not regenerate or revive or anything.
And they were killed. We don't know if they were killed by this warg.
You have no idea how they died.
We'll have to
Okay.
ask when we return. I
Yeah.
feel like
Nobody asked questions on that.
Okay.
I think we were too much in shock, though.
There
It
were lots
didn't.
of things happening.
Yes, to be fair, there were a lot of things happening.
It checks out because when Ainsley was trying to save those townsfolk from the goblins, and they got hit when we got hit by the rocks, the same thing kind of happened.
So, I think that's the question we need to ask: does this wedding ring belong to the NPC that died, or is this part of another quest?
Either way, we should hold on to it until we can find its rightful owner.
And
I'll
open
put it
up
in my
that quest
bag.
reward.
Okay, you guys are opening up the quest reward.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the bag?
Nothing else in the bag except for the wedding ring.
Okay.
Okay, so the quest reward. Whoever's ready to write this down.
Mhm.
So you have 2 spell scrolls of the
Ooh.
spell False Life.
Ooh!
Ooh.
You have 1 spell scroll of the spell Blur.
Ooh.
Mhm.
You have 2 potions of healing,
Nice.
and you
Yes,
have a
sir.
bag of holding.
Finally!
The bag!
Put me in the bag.
No, you won't survive the bag. That's not how it works.
Put me in the
Put a
bag.
bag in a bag.
Look, if we were still in game, I'd be super down for it. But since you could like probably actually die, let's hold off on that. As
So I
soon as
guess
we
the-
figure out how to revive from the dead and all that, let's hold off.
So, I guess who gets the bag?
Should we leave it with our fearless leader?
I'm okay with that.
If you all seem to deem me as such, I will carry the burden.
Don't say it like that.
I'm just gonna take that spell scroll of false life and that spell scroll of blur, and I'm just gonna take those and put those in my bag. Okay, thank you.
Who else wants the false life? The other one?
Now we can have them both.
There-
Are you
yeah.
sure? I mean, you're more of a frontliner than I am. You could probably use it.
Yeah, I got stuff. I'll be fine.
All right.
And once more, I am the bag boy.
Mhm.
It's just your role, man. It's your bag, man.
Show bag, baby.
For those who didn't listen to our last campaign, because we didn't record any of it, I was also the holder of the bag of holding back then.
Hey, when you're good at something, it sticks with
Fair
you.
enough.
That is true. So, quest completed. You guys are all set to return to town if you would like.
Yeah, I mean,
I think so.
Don't think
I will
there's
not argue
anything
this.
left here for us, so back to town and a rest would be lovely.
Okay. You guys all start making your way back into town. You're walking through these open-ended fields. When you see there are 2 players kind of just lounging, kicking back, sitting on this large boulder, and across from them, like several feet out, there is a youngish boy and a youngish girl, and they're fighting goblins.
Oh.
And you see the 2 older gentlemen, you know, are kind of just like bantering and like shit talking, you know, and like based on what you can hear walking back, it's very much in the vein of like you know, put some backbone into it, right? And they're kind of encouraging these kids to like slay these goblins, and you can probably guess. I mean, you've played the game long enough that you can guess that they're farming in some way. You're not sure if they're all part of the same guild or whatnot, but this is just based off your observation walking back.
Can I insight the two older players to see, like, is this like, haha, look at them go, or like, all right, guys, you need to get better so that way we can all get out of this alive? Can I insight and see that?
You're too far away to insight.
Could I veer the party a little closer so we could get the vibe to make sure that's not child abuse?
Yeah, or I mean, if you want to talk to them, you can talk to them directly. Do you want to confront them?
Considering I know one part of this conversation, yes.
Okay. I mean, you're the team captain, right? So like,
Yeah.
if something is,
I'll definitely, like, I'm gonna ask, like, those two players, should we intervene?
I don't know. I mean, we can check it out, make sure that those kids don't die. You know.
Yeah,
I
we
would.
don't want any more player deaths.
I say we go for it.
And surely this is something the council would want to know about if there are people who are seeing others in need and not offering aid, you know? Best to check it out.
Fine, either way. I don't think we could stand for another fight.
How many goblins is it?
it's just two goblins that they're fighting.
We can fucking take that.
And if we gotta fight those the two assholes, then I can take them.
Right?
We've got healing
Everyone's-
potions. It would be fine.
Everyone is in agreement? Sally forth.
So you get closer to the group. The two guys are sitting on a rock, kind of just bantering to each other, and the two kids are fighting these goblins and having a rough time at it.
Hmm.
Right.
How far away would you say the scuffle is from us?
From where you guys are right now, not walking in their direction, it's about 80 feet.
80 feet, you say? Oh, okay. We should get at least 50 feet closer.
I agree with that.
Let's go talk to the assholes.
Let's do it.
Potential assholes.
Potential
Potential
assholes, yes. Schrodinger's assholes.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, to be fair, aren't all cats assholes?
True. If not,
Well,
they'll
there you go.
certainly show you theirs.
Right. We sally forth towards the players.
Okay.
Making our way.
So you walk over to the players, and yeah, they're just kind of there, like bantering to each other, not paying you any attention whatsoever, just yelling at these kids.
Now may I incite them?
Sure.
To do the same, please.
24.
Oh, okay, not necessary. Go for it.
So
I want to know their social security numbers.
the basic vibe that you get just watching the scenario without actually interacting or, knowing any of the sides of the story is they're obviously stronger players that are urging these kids on to farm these goblins for reasons unbeknownst to you.
But there's like nothing malicious. I'm like, haha, look at these kids try and fight this stupid goblin. We're like, come on, swing at it this way, not that way, kind of thing.
No, neither of those two.
Huh.
It's more like chiding and berating the kids at the same time.
Oh. So kind of like a drill sergeant?
Not in a way that it'd be helpful for the kids.
Okay.
It's like a high
Okay.
school coach.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Upon confirming that feeling, Sarros will start to close the gap between him and the two players.
Okay.
He'll get like a good 10 feet behind them before he says anything. They notice him at all yet?
They do. They see you
Okay.
coming, and they're talking to themselves, kind of chuckling. And eventually one of them, like, talks up. That's close
Mhm.
enough, buddy. What's your problem? What do you want?
Nothing much. Just want to make sure that everyone here is doing okay and safe. Are you?
Yeah, we're safe enough. Right? Isn't that right, Farrell? Yeah, I'd say we're pretty safe. Thank you for asking. Yeah, see, we're safe, buddy. So, buzz off.
Really? I guess you won't mind if I ask if your other two friends are safe then?
Them two? Yeah, they're safe as bees. Put some more back into it. You got it.
I don't. Sarros doesn't say that. That's me. That's me. Oh boy. Oof.
Captain.
Hmm?
May I try?
Well, yes.
I actually address the kids who are trying to fight the goblins. Did they make you do this?
They're too far from you.
They're too
How far are they?
They from where you are. If you're interacting directly with the two guys sitting on the rock, the kids are about 80 feet down.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. At that point, yeah, this is super suspicious. What the fuck?
Oh. In that case, I go up to the gentleman on the rock. Did you make those kids fight for your entertainment?
For our entertainment? No, lady. Buzz off. Guild matters are our problem, unless you see a problem with our guild matters. And the other one pops up and is like, do you have a problem with us right now? Because we can address this if we do.
May I pretty please inside that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Nat 1.
These guys are great. They're fantastic.
Seems
They're the
nice.
best.
You have
Yeah, just
same-
normal guild shit. Nothing to worry about.
you have the same feeling
Ainsley's-
that you had before. You know that there's something inherently wrong, but you're not one to make assumptions, so you don't jump to conclusions.
Right.
Ainsley's gonna place a hand on Nyla's shoulder and say just a little bit loud enough that they could hear her if they wanted to cause a scene about it. But if not, she'll just say, "Come on, Nyla, cowards aren't worth it."
The one
I have
guy,
one more thing I want to try.
the one guy goes, yeah, whatever, buzz off. Come on, you got this. You know the boss needs 3 elixirs a day.
Oh.
Captain, would you please take care of those goblins while I take care of these two gentlemen?
Don't rough them up too much.
They'll be fine.
Ainsley,
So,
Isla, be careful.
I'll be fine.
At this point, just ignoring those two fuckers, Sarros is gonna make his way to the kids.
Teddy will join.
No, I'll stay with the girls.
Okay,
Oh,
you make your way to the kids. Nyla, what are you doing?
your boss. Well, I think I'd like to speak to this boss. Would that be too much trouble, gentlemen?
You speak with the guild leader? Who are you? Like I said before, buzz off, toots, before you get the other end of the knife, if you catch my meaning.
Are you threatening me?
I am now.
That point, Nyla opens her mouth and she fires off her breath weapon in his face.
Okay.
Make a dexterity check. It's a DC 12.
Oh, damn it.
That is an 8.
Oh!
Nice.
So he takes 3 points of cold damage. Let me just make sure. Is there anything else?
Minty fresh cold damage.
Yes, I imagine it does smell a bit like mint, but yes, so this man's face is covered in ice.
Okay. Your breath shoots out. The one guild member immediately takes most of the blast. The one behind him is okay because the body's kind of shielding him and the angle that you guys are interacting. But you see like crystals just freeze over his face. And at the end of your breath attack, you know, he's standing and goes, you'll pay for that.
Oh, I'll pay for that. Well, you think you're scared of me now. Just give me a minute. And then I need them both to make a wisdom saving throw.
I like this.
The one in the back gets a 21, but the one that you iced over, it gets an 8.
The one that I iced over drops whatever he is holding, and he is frightened of me.
Immediately after being hit with such a, frost blast and saying those words to you, he takes off running. And the other one kind of stays there and goes, "Are you looking for some guild-to-guild trouble? Is that what you're looking for? I'm only gonna assume that you guys are in a guild together."
Assume what you like. But the minute you mess with innocent children, you mess with me.
Innocent children? They're part of our guild. Are you gonna dictate the way guilds are supposed to run now? Who are you to think that you're the boss?
God, I want to punch them so bad.
Once you're done with the goblins, you can punch them all you like.
What?
Once you're done with the goblins, you can punch them all you like.
He is going to lunge at you very quickly. It's a natural 20.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Wait. Where's my AC? No, yes, that doesn't matter. It's fine.
Here, I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm using intercept.
Okay, you can intercept it with a shield.
Oh, shit.
Oh, whatever that is, reduce it by 12, please.
Or stop it entirely. If it was less than 12, that would be great.
That'd be lovely.
Awesome. Let me look cool.
Okay, let me calculate this real quick. Sorry. Okay, so you take 29 points of damage.
Holy.
Reduced by... Jesus! Reduced by 12?
Yes.
So 17.
17.
Ow! Owie!
I was
On a
really
s-
hoping
As
that
he
On a
just
scale of 1 to 20, that was a 3!
lunges towards you with this flame dagger and just shoves it deep into your gut and pulls back. And the next second, he's back to sitting on the rock.
Oh, I'm smacking this dude upside the head with my sword.
Like I said, buzz off, toots.
Yo.
You.
Yeah. Dante's just gonna shoot a look at Ainsley, and then he's gonna lunge back at the dude with his sword.
Okay. Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Did we enter initiative for this?
No.
Okay.
This is all happening so quickly, right? One after another. 11 does not hit.
Damn.
You go to lunge with the sword, and he quickly just brings up the dagger, parries it to the side. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this hostility? We're all friends here. Listen. You can't tell us what we can't do within our own guild, okay? That's the rules. Dems the breaks, as they say.
But what you're doing could get people killed. Haven't you thought about that?
Those two kids can handle themselves, and if it gets overwhelming, I will step in. Until then, they can farm elixirs until they fucking drop.
And do they get to use those elixirs, or will they be going back to your guild?
Imagine using elixirs as a Peabody. Don't you guys have any hierarchy within your own guild? I mean, I'm presuming you guys are a guild of some sort. Only a couple of bozos would stick together in these times.
Imagine having children for slave labor.
Listen, your words, not mine. They signed up to this guild willingly.
I wonder if they knew what they were getting into when they signed up.
Not my
Exactly.
problem, lady.
It is if you're somewhere in the hierarchy of the guild.
I only take my orders from the boss, okay? If you got a problem, take it up with Anthrax.
Anthrax. Excellent.
What a dumb name.
Who the fuck names themselves Anthrax?
He's an edgelord.
Yeah, I was going to say an edgelord.
I mean, yeah, the other guy's name was Feral, to be fair.
Oh God.
My username is Sarin Gas.
Gonna get some Xbox Live usernames.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Well, let's just
Night
say-
Wolf XX.
We happen to have a group of some pretty high level people here in the game. So it's up to you if you'd like to continue to cause any trouble.
High level. I mean, I see that you all outnumber me, sure. But, your lady friend over there isn't doing so hot. And I reckon, if I lunge again, she doesn't get back up.
Oh, I see. The kind of person who picks on people when they're already down. Why am I not surprised?
It's a natural the way of the world. The strong always pick on the weak.
Cowards.
Call me weak
Strength.
again. I fucking dare you.
Ainsley just puts a hand out.
Sarros, you're making your way to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
The goblins strike wildly, and the boy kind of takes the brunt of the hit in front of the girl. His class is that of a fighter.
Okay.
So, like, he takes the brunt of the hit and immediately falls back. This deep gash across his chest. And he's like, oh no! And the girl's kind of there, like, about to be intercepted by these goblins. What are you
Okay.
doing?
Is the boy unconscious?
The boy's not unconscious. He's just prone on the ground.
Okay.
How far away are they now?
Yeah, how?
That we're approaching.
You're, like, right there in the melee combat. So you could,
Oh,
like,
dope.
you could walk the extra 10 feet to engage the goblins if you so wished.
I cast Bane on both the goblins.
Okay, that is a wisdom save.
I kind of just said it instinctively without knowing. Yes. It's a charisma save.
Charisma. What does a 3 and a 4 sound?
They are banned.
Bound? Bane?
Baned.
Bind?
Bound?
Yeah, I was just being a shit. Sorry.
Und. Might as well just go through the vowel sounds.
The
Yeah.
Bane
Fun.
spell attaches to them, and they take that debuff right away. As the one goblin kind of lunges towards the girl, he misses wide. She kind of ducks down and starts stepping back, trips on her own feet, and is knocked prone as well.
All right. Then if I have access to an entire turn's worth of shit, Sarros is going to healing word the boy that with the huge ass gash at first level. He gets 7 points back.
Okay, 7.
And then the goblin that lunged at the girl that caused her to trip needs to make me a dex save, please.
Already. That is a 13.
Missed by 1 takes 3 radiant damage.
Easily enough, the goblin dies, having already taken 7 wounds from the kids. The other goblin kind of looks around and makes a dart for it and just rushes off into the woods.
I chuck a card at it.
Go ahead, roll me an attack roll.
There it is. Baba Booey. 26.
Oh.
That hits. 8 points of damage.
8
As the
points of
goblin
damage.
is rushing, trying to get past these bushes, your card goes directly in between its shoulder blades, right through its back, through its heart. And the goblin just kind of just like, "Ow!" and falls to the floor while also just disappearing. You know, and the boy kind of looks up to you and goes, he's looking at you warily, as if he's in trouble in some sort of manner. But when he does talk, it's very jovial and good-natured.
Gee, thanks, mister. That really saved my bacon.
Well, Sarros will approach him and offer him a hand to help him up. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Merrily, are you okay?
And the girl speaks up. She's like,
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for saving us.
Inciting them
Sure.
both.
go ahead.
Are these guys NPCs? Natural
Oh,
one.
fuck.
Never mind.
They seem like players, generally, to you.
Okay. Okay.
Wouldn't we be able to tell if they're NPCs or players by their name tag?
You have no idea.
Oh, fuck. Does Merrily, I guess her name is, hurt at all, that I can tell?
I mean, they seem to be okay. The boys standing up, they're kind of like on their own 2 feet. None of them are in danger of being unconscious or anything. They are wounded, but the 7 points definitely helped boost up his damage. And you can tell that the boy has been the one taking all the hits for her. She is a ranger of some sort, wielding an arrow, a bow and arrow.
Okay.
So fighting at range, the both goblins were at melee with her, so the boy kind of just intervened.
Ah.
Teddy kind of just folds her arms, and with a none too pleased look, she just kind of addresses the both of them. All right, so what's going on out here? Why are you guys slaving away fighting these goblins while the other two are just watching? What's all this about?
Just part of our guild duties, you know? I mean, Anthrax makes us farm these elixirs for him so that he can be able to take on higher level content so we can, maybe get out of here.
Okay, well, before I start going in and roasting this guy Anthrax, what guild are you guys a part of?
We're part of the Bloody Knuckles.
Wow.
Do they sound familiar at all?
No,
Hmm.
no. If you're thinking about any guild that you would have heard in 1.0, not at all.
Okay.
Does Anthrax also ring any bells?
No, not that you can tell.
Okay. The Bloody Knuckles, huh? And this is something that happens on a regular?
I mean, yeah, we all have to farm our. And the girl kind of pipes in, and she goes, "Shh, that's okay, Kirito. You don't need to say any more." It's like,
Oh.
Really?
we're just doing our guild duty. Do you see a problem with that?
Oh, several. Absolutely several problems.
Cap, I'm sorry, but before this scene can continue, I just want to double check the names here. It's Merrily and Kirito.
Yep, Kirito is the boy, and Merrily is the girl.
Oh boy.
Can we please get them physical descriptions of these children, please?
So the boy is, about 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
He's
Mhm.
he's very like brown skinned, short, spiky haircut.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Kind of just wearing a traditional fighter's outfit. Kind of just the cheapest clothes that you can buy. His weapon as well doesn't look too menacing. And the girl has kind of like this long flowing dark braid, and she's dressed up in a very basic ranger attire, and she has these like piercing green eyes. But they're both about 12, 13. They're pretty small compared to everyone. Even their avatar here reflects like, you can tell their avatar is based on kind of what they look in real life. You can assume that anyways.
Okay.
But they are like, essentially kids.
Okay. If I may ask, if these are your guild duties, why aren't your companions, in heavy air quotes right there, not helping you?
Oh, they only need to step in if we're, in danger or anything. Yeah, in danger of dying, But the higher level guild members don't need to work so hard because they've already done this. So we're working hard ourselves so that we can also gain higher level privileges.
Oh my god, it's a pyramid scheme.
MLM for RPGs.
Isekai
Good lord.
MLM.
And
Sorry.
those two chuckle fucks back there. Those are your higher ups, your immediate supervisors or whatever.
Yeah, they're well, one is a vice captain and the other one is kind of just the overseer, or I guess the troop captain, you can call them.
Cool. Good to know. All right.
How big is your guild?
Oh, I mean, I think there's 30 of us. There's about 5 vice captains and a couple of more guild members, and then there's just several children kind of like us. And we're just farming
Oh.
away.
We found a child trafficking
No.
ring.
How many of you around your age?
And she goes to tell you an answer, but then quickly thinks twice about it and then just doesn't say anything.
Ma'am, lady, do not ask out of malice, we ask out of concern. These are dangerous times for everyone here.
Everything's all right, all right? You don't need to concern yourselves over us. We're okay. We can
I
take
don't need
care
to.
of them. We can take care of ourselves.
I'm aware of that, but it never hurts to accept a helping hand.
At this point, Teddy kind of puts a hand on Sarros' shoulder, and she kind of just slowly shakes her head. Like there's no point.
Mm. Well, if you want to heed my advice, at least take this gift. And he'll take out one of his potions of healing and offer it.
The boy goes to grab it, and Melody puts her arm on his shoulder, and mid-action, he kind of like thinks twice, and then immediately lowers his hands. We're okay. Thanks, mister. I appreciate your goodwill. We got it. I'll grow strong enough to tackle these bozos, no problem.
I see. You look like a strong lad. Well, as he's doing this, as he talks, he's putting away the potion of healing. If you want to hear about some points on how to use that sword, myself and my friend over there know how to use one pretty well. If you ever need us, you can find us at the Raging Opportunist.
Raging opportunist. All right, mister. I'll remember that. But, really, it's okay. We got this. I appreciate your help, though.
If you say so. Have merriment and be careful.
The scene switches back to Nyla, Dante, Ainsley, and the other guild member, which Teddy and Sarros know is one of the vice captains, but you do not at this point.
And Ainsley can see them walking back and that everybody is, safe and sound. And she'll address Anthrax and she'll say, well, it seems as though you're not so great at multitasking, so I suppose we should let you go, given as my 2 team members just rescued your guild members from those goblins and being knocked prone.
So Anthrax is not here. He is the guild leader, but he is not here.
Oh, sorry, who's the one that's here?
You have no idea.
Okay, whoever the person is in front of us that
Yes.
we're addressing, but because our guild members only stepped in when the other 2 took damage and were hurt, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
They were fucked without us.
Yes.
yeah. So Ainsley's comment stands.
Yeah, I see what you did. Thank you. You just added another 2 hours of grinding to them. Well,
Am I in earshot of this?
no. I'm sure
Damn
they'll
it.
get the elixirs somehow. Anyway, I'll be here to fucking save them if they are in danger of dying.
Hmm.
We could always challenge them. Challenge the other guild. They need to be brought to justice.
Yes, how about we take it back to the council first? I think they'd be most interested to hear about these guild practices.
Nyla spits on the ground in front of him, and you see, it forms an ice crystal at his feet.
He kind of just looks down, looks at you, and then immediately goes back to minding his own business, looking at the kids.
Right. Come on then, let's meet up with them. And we'll
Yeah.
head back to town.
Yeah, Dante's gonna put his sword away and walk back towards Ainsley and Nyla. And as he gets towards them, he's gonna put his hand on Nyla's back, and she'll feel like a wave of healing come over her, and I'm gonna give her the last 5 points of my lay on hands.
Neat. Thank you.
I don't have any key points, or I'd give you some. I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's fine.
bored.
It's fine. We're going for a long rest soon anyway. Excuse me.
So with that, you guys leave this strange confrontation and continue walking on your way back to town. You make it back, no problem. At this time, I will say that the afternoon has set, and it is almost nighttime. But you are back in town.
I'm assuming on the trip back we exchange details.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Within your guild?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all know. You guys are all on the up and up of what happened.
Sarros, if possible, I'd like to send a message to the council and bring this to their attention because I think they would find this as abhorrent as we do. It's essentially child slave labor.
I personally could not agree more. You can hear a little spite in that voice. It's not normally there.
I realize that joining a guild is voluntary, but they're taking advantage of those who
Literal
don't know any
children.
better. Yeah. And if we have the power to enact laws in this land, perhaps we can come up with some sort of creed or determination for what's allowed and what isn't.
Cap.
Yeah.
Councils were a completely new thing to this version of the game, right?
No, there were councils in 1.1, but as far as what your ability to exercise as a council, yes, that is different.
Okay, cool. Stacey, were you about to say something?
I feel like they don't understand what the consequences are if someone dies. They may not know, and they could be acting out of ignorance, but it pisses me off.
I don't think they feel like they have any other options.
Yeah.
I would
We're
explain
in
it.
We're in a matter of survival, so people are trying to pick their next moves carefully. So these kids are grouping up together because they feel safe. They're dealing with it because they feel they don't have any other choice. Personally, I want to go to this Anthrax and tear his whole fucking guild to the ground. But I can't pick those fights right now.
Neither can I.
Neither can I, but with the council, I think between all of us, we have the power to make that happen, or at the very least, apply a lot of pressure. And
Yes.
once we know about them, hopefully we can keep an eye on them and maybe have members of each guild, keep an eye out for those kids at the very least.
They certainly need to do something, but I wouldn't put it past them to retaliate.
They most definitely would if we tried anything on our own. But yes, I believe the right call is informing the council of these deeds. But I think it might be best if we call for a meeting tomorrow. Most likely everyone's either healing up from the raid that happened today, or out questing to gain levels and the money that we need for the law. We need to give them time.
Aye, aye.
Feel like dinner and some time for reflection, maybe?
Yes, that could be in order.
It's good to me.
Great.
You guys start making your way back through town. The way you headed out means you have to walk through the low comments. So once again, you pass that the raised Temple of Revival on your way back to. Are you walking towards your guild hall? Towards a raging opportunist?
I still want to check out that temple at some point in time. We have to add that to
Yeah.
our to-do list.
Just for like a quick little character bit, Sarros is like, as they're all walking towards the Raging Opportunist, as they pass it, Sarros just stops for a good moment on his own, just looking at it, the rubble, before he realizes he got left behind and rejoins the group.
Where are you looking at the rubble from the street?
Yeah, if we're just walking by it, like right where we were walking by it.
Okay, good to know. So you're gonna head back towards your guild hall. Are you gonna go to the Adventurers Hall to enact the law? The peace
Does it-
the peacekeeping law?
They need?
I thought we didn't have the cash for that yet.
We do, but we were waiting for some of the other guilds too, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Doesn't
so
say,
everybody
like, total
was-
cost like $9,000.
Yeah, so we're waiting on to get word on that.
Yeah.
So for now, I guess we'd head back to the Raging Opportunist just to rest up, and then go
Yeah.
from there tomorrow.
Okay. So it doesn't take you
Oh,
very
and remember,
long. Yes.
We don't have the money on us anyway. We left it at the guild hall.
That's true.
Yeah, we took it back.
There you go.
I guess when we took it back, didn't we?
I don't think so.
We couldn't enact the law right then there because we didn't have enough money to begin with. So
Right. So
Right, but
you
we
left
left
at Guildhall.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
we
did?
used
Okay.
guild hall as a bank.
Yeah,
Oh,
underground.
that's right. Sorry about that.
So
You're
you,
good.
you make it back to the Raging Opportunist. Once again, Neville's there, and he greets you all with the warm embrace that he always does. And he's like, "Oi, hello, welcome back. How's my favorite adventurers?"
Ah, you know how to brighten my day, Neville.
Right back at you, Teddy.
Let's just do like little finger guns.
Can I interest you in some honey glazed, bacon wrapped croissant sandwiches?
Oh my god, that sounds really good.
As an American, I must say yes to this question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Every word that you said just now brought so much joy to me. I would be honored to have it.
Well, you're just in luck. I just managed to finish baking out of good timing, coincidence. Let me run to the kitchen. I'll bring you all something to eat now. Refreshments as well, yes?
Absolutely.
Please.
While he's doing that, is there anyone else
Kitchen.
here besides from us?
Nope, it's just you guys.
Okay.
Neville
Also-
darts back to the kitchen. Go ahead.
Was it Neville or Nevin?
Nevin. Sorry, Nevin.
It was Nevin Nimblemouse, was it?
Nimble.
Yeah.
Whisper Mouse.
Whisper Mouse.
One day.
One day
get
we'll
there.
get it
We'll
right.
get there, yes.
We'll get you, Nevin. I
We'll
promise.
remember our NPC's name.
And whatever your name is, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ainsley just plops down into a chair and like is sort of gingerly touching the parts on her skin where she got, burned by the acids. Ow! Ugh! I need a nap.
Do you want me to heal you? I have the
No.
energy left.
I guess we can just sleep it off. Well, we're here. I don't know. She's like trying not to, be a burden or anything, but at the same point, she's sort of like, ow.
Okay.
I think we're all very hurt and could use the rest. I feel like after these delicious sandwiches, like, let's go to sleep.
I know you
Yeah.
guys went through the rough thing, but not to brag or anything, I didn't take a single point of damage this whole time.
You feeling proud of yourself?
I mean, if anything, I used up a spell slot during that whole bloody knuckle encounter. But other than that, I'm peachy as ever.
Is Teddy within arm distance? Like
Probably.
arm's length? Okay.
Probably.
Ainsley's just gonna like reach over casually and just flicker on the end of the nose.
Yeah, I
Oh.
deserve that.
Go ahead, roll an attack.
Sis! Oh
No.
Go ahead, roll an attack.
no.
Roll to hit,
Do
please.
it. Do it.
Oh no.
What do I
Here we
have to
go.
roll?
Roll to hit.
You fuck around.
It's a normal
and you
punch.
find out.
Just a normal punch? Okay.
Ah!
There you go. Crit
Ah,
fail.
nice.
She reaches
That
over and
one.
falls out of the chair.
Okay, that's it. I'm healing you.
I look up at Teddy. It's like, oh, Teddy, you know what would be fabulous right now?
Oh, what?
If you could rub my back because it hurts from carrying your ass in the last couple of battles. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Damn.
Ooh. All right, I'll take that one. That was good.
Ainsley from her chair on the floor that is just like tipped over, she puts her thumb and she's like, "Good one, sis."
I did it.
12 points of healing.
Thank you.
That's Maggie, by the
I don't
way.
know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think Teddy's going to need some healing from that sick burn just now.
Dante's gonna high five Nyla.
Clack. Clickety clack against the claws.
Okay, I'm back up to 23 points of health. So Ainsley like gets up and sets her chair back straight and sits down and sort of nudges Teddy like it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Like she didn't just fall over.
Yeah, all in good fun.
Sort of like winks at her. You know.
Nevin comes from the back, holding a tray of these like croissant sandwiches that are like, the bun is wrapped in bacon. In the middle, you see like freshly baked ham, turkey. There's various vegetables, lettuce, spinach, tomato, and the buns themselves are kind of like these honey glazed like brioche buns. So he brings and sets the tray down, enough for everyone to go around, and then some. And then also brings out a tray full of mead for everyone on the table.
This looks lovely, Nevin. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Teddy,
Yeah?
whenever you have a moment, do you want to discuss more of our business proposition? That's okay with you, Master.
Oh, absolutely. I haven't forgot about you.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Anyways, enjoy your food, and I'll be over there if you need me for any reason.
Nevin, actually, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You've lived here for a while, obviously. Would you happen to be familiar with the guilds that reside here?
Not too much. Guilds are being enacted every now and then. But I've been here for a number of years, yes.
Does the name Bloody Knuckle ring any bells for you?
Bloody Knuckles. No, can't say that it has.
Interesting. Well, in the event that any of their members come in and they are below, if they're not children, they pay double.
Oh, I like that. Very cunning of you, Master. Particular reason why?
They're assholes.
Good
Let's
as
just say they're less than kind individuals, most of them.
good
But
as
the
reason
children?
as any.
Children don't pay.
Children do not pay. Noted and noted. Perfect. Anything else that can be of assistance to you?
Yes, I had a question, and then this is out of character because I can't remember. What's the name of the place where everyone else is getting their quests from? Because we have the Raging Opportunist, and no one else had heard of that. What was the name of the one where everyone else was getting their stuff? Does anyone remember?
It was the something unicorn, I
It
think.
was the
The other inns.
prancing unicorn.
The Prancing Unicorn. Okay. She's gonna say, "Hey, Nevin, do you know where the Prancing Unicorn is here in town?"
Sure. Prancing unicorns just on the other side of the low commons.
Okay. Thank you very much. We prefer it here. I was just curious.
Absolutely. Glad to be of service. Anyways, I'm gonna be behind the desk. Got a few ledger of things to write down and note. So if you need me, you know who to call, where to reach me, and well, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your supper.
Thank you.
Teddy proceeds to go in on the food like a wild animal, just
Yeah.
chowing down.
Yes.
Same.
The food
Sarros tries to act dignified.
is
while eating.
delicious. Like, actually delicious. More so than anything that you have tasted thus far here. As you are getting about 3/4 of your way down your meal,
the door to the inn opens, and in walks Chain Sky.
Oh.
Ah. I was hoping that I'd find you here.
Chain, our compatriot, come sit with us. Feel-
What's up?
There was a few things that I wanted to discuss, if that's okay with you. There's a couple of things I wanted to run by you.
Please do so. You feel it's important? Speak your mind.
I don't want to assume, but surely you've noticed by now. You've been in enough combat quests, I assume.
We've been in a few, yes.
You are naturally using your skills without an interface.
That is something I've didn't really think about beforehand, but now that you mention it, when I cast my spells, I feel as if I am casting magic. Just whatever that feels like.
All the special skills that we're casting, we're not going through the menu of casting them. We're not going through the interface anymore. It has become a part of us.
I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing sooner.
Which is to say, if we are integrating at this rate, if we're so integrated already, with no awkward period of adjustment,
This is bigger than we thought.
yes, but it is also safe to assume that, well, this brings me back to the topic of PKing.
Yes.
Inherently, in a survival tactic as this, let's say a survival event, as I should say, you would want to stick together or branch out and get stronger. And sure, you would have those that defied the so-called laws of the game, the laws of survival. Trolls, if you will. But it has
Yes.
come to my attention that there is a small guild registered. The guild name is the Unknown Casket. And it seems that word on the street is that their members are all PKers.
Is there a way to identify them as such?
Only by their guild tag. Their symbol is an open casket with an eye in the middle. But even then, such attacks would be the subject of pinpointed strikes from the shadows, as these players so tend to do. Now, I have been friends with Justice for a long time. We know that Justice excels, or excelled at one point as the #1 assassin of Grand Gate 1.0. That said, their guild never inflicted PKing. Sacred Sacrament was a very notable guild of expert assassins for high-level raids, etc.
I'm familiar with their work.
Speaking to Justice about this matter, it seems that even he is baffled as to why there would be so many players congregating behind this motion. Sure, you can bring the analysis of mob mentality into this, but I think it extends deeper than that. Also, why are these towns not protected to begin with? If this was a malicious effort of some sort to entrap us in this game, what is the end result? I cannot see it.
Those of sound mind cannot understand the methods of the mad.
While true, there is typically a reason to madness of sorts. But, again, I apologize. I'm just dumping off my thoughts.
Oh, you're all right. If one does not speak their mind openly, they're doomed to keep it shut forever.
My worry is that we will end up throwing too many darts at the board before one sticks.
Afraid you're right. How much damage have they caused? How many people?
We have confirmation of 6 player deaths so far. Which, in the grand scheme, is not that many. But if we were to assume that 500 players got in, it's quite a large number.
We met another guild today that is using children to farm elixirs, and then they're handing those up through the ranks to the higher level members of their guild so that those higher levels, or those higher members, may level and almost cheat the system. And I wonder if in some way these two guilds are working toward the same goal and are just going about it in a different method. It seems as though that guild is trying to gain power by gaining levels as quickly as possible, whereas the guild killing players is picking off others that might join a guild and become stronger.
I think this is subject to deliberate upon. However, even we of the council do not have power to exercise over how guilds run things, unfortunately. But I do see this as problematic. I can bring it up to the council. We should have a meeting soon anyway to enact the safekeeping law.
I was planning on sending a message tomorrow to adjourn a meeting. Well, not adjourn, but call forth one.
Then I think
These are important matters that need discussion.
Then I think we should talk about this tomorrow. But this
Agreed.
This does bring concern to me. Children, you said? You're certain?
Without a doubt. They were so convinced what that they were doing was right, they refused any help I would offer.
To think that children were lucky enough to get into this beta, and not just adults. How cruel our set of circumstances is.
Maybe so, but what's done is done. We must do our best to make it better.
I came by because you mentioned the raging opportunist when we were discussing the quests earlier. But is this your place of residence?
For the time being.
Teddy, like, you just see a giant lump in her throat go down as she swallows hard. As a matter of fact, this is our guild hall.
Your guild? Oh, I see. Quite novel of you. Quite adventurous. Way to capitalize on the system there, Teddy.
Yeah, we're still arranging things and touching things up, but soon this will be the best guild hall there is.
Well, I'm once again sorry for coming in and unburdening my thoughts, but... Well, I wanted to get your piece on the matter. Seeing as it is night out now, I think we shall convene tomorrow morning. Everyone should be ready, and we should enact the laws by then.
Not agree more.
Perfect. And he gestures towards all of you. Did Godfrey talk to you about the event, the holiday?
Brought it up, but we didn't exactly specify any details.
Okay, so you do know that. Okay, we'll discuss tomorrow.
Very well.
Okay, so then I bid you all good night. With that,
Nice.
You know what's just for a meal?
he bows his head and goes, "Thank you, but I'm okay."
Very well.
And then exit out the inn. By this time, at the end of you guys finishing your meal and having these discussions, it is nighttime outside. You're more than welcome to take a rest if you would like, unless you want to do anything prior to that.
Shortly after Chain Sky leaves, Sarros will finish up his food and just, everyone, I believe it's my time for bed. I will see you on the morning. Stay safe. And he'll start to make his way up to his room.
What is everyone else doing?
Nyla is going to wait until everyone goes to bed. She needs to do something on her own.
Teddy's gonna go over to Nebin and talk to him.
Feel like Ainsley would have waited around until, Nyla said she was ready to go to bed, so they would have had at least a conversation,
Yeah.
like
Go on to bed. I've just got some personal things to wrap up. I'll be up shortly.
promise me you won't leave the raging opportunist.
Promise, cross my heart, hope to die.
Thank you. There's no adventuring alone while player killing is still allowed in the city.
Promise I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you. And Ainsley will head up to bed.
Yeah, Dante will do the same. Just say goodnight to everybody and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy, Nebin is behind his counter.
She'll approach and kind of lean forward. All right, buddy, what you got?
Oh, Teddy, perfect. So, about this tavern idea,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking I could rearrange some things in here without building too much and put up a stage of sorts and maybe feature live performances, and that could give us additional coin, of course, to put towards improving this place as a guild hall.
That would be pretty cool. And I really could play up this clown motif a little bit more and do performances of my own. Yeah, let's do it. How much would you need for that?
Nothing. I'll just rearrange some things and I've got it. Don't you worry. I've got a couple of people in town here that owe me some favors. especially old Regal. But just wanted to run it by you because this is a partnership.
Yeah. Go for it. I'm behind it. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the room. We're gonna figure something out about that.
Excellent. I like that. Oh, and one more thing before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
This came for you. And he hands you a letter that is sealed with wax.
Is it a symbol that's familiar?
There's no symbol, it's just sealed with wax.
Oh.
It is not indented.
And it's not envelope's not labeled or anything.
Nope.
All right. Let's see what it's about. And she'll flick her wrists, and a card will show up in between her index and middle fingers, and she'll cut it open across the top.
You open the letter, and inside is a handwritten letter addressed to you, Teddy. It basically says, "Please meet me at the square at midnight. Quartermaster Colvon."
Oh, God. Does it say come alone or anything like that?
Nope, it just says to meet at the square at midnight, Quartermaster Colvon.
All right. Okay. I'll head upstairs and we end it there for now.
So you go, everyone heads upstairs.
Not quite.
Nyla, what are you doing?
Am I alone in the, with Nevin?
Yeah.
Nevin, I have a favor to ask.
Yes, madam? How can I assist you?
I would like a cupcake. Just a regular vanilla cupcake, if you have the power to do that.
I think I do. It'll take a little bit, if you don't mind waiting.
That's fine.
He goes back to the kitchen. He's like, "If you like, you're welcome to join me back here." And he heads back there and starts preparing flour, sugar, a little bit of salt, cracks open an egg, starts mixing.
Nyla comes back and sort of just sits on a barrel and watches.
He gets vanilla bean, kind of just squeezes it out, extracts it into the mixture, keeps mixing it, pours a little bit of milk. Once he's done, he puts in the mold into this cupcake baking sheet, slides it in this firewood oven. And after, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of waiting, he has basic cupcakes without frosting. And he hands you one.
It's not complete without the frosting. Can I make some with you?
Yes, why not? You both get together, mixing sugar, a little bit of milk, and so on as you mix everything together to make the frosting. He's like, "Oh, wait. And he goes to the back and brings out this little vial, and he puts one drop in. And it is this blue drop, like a blue dye that goes on and starts mixing everything. But the ratio between
the frosting and the blue dye turns everything green, so it turns into this green frosting. He's like, ah, perfect. My favorite color.
It's beautiful, Nevin. Do you know what happens at midnight, Nevin?
No, what happens at midnight?
If I've done my math correctly, I'm going to turn 16.
It's your birthday?
Soon. Very soon.
And do the others know?
Ainsley knows she won't forget, but I don't want her to see me crying on my birthday.
Well, I think this special celebration calls for an entire's worth of cupcakes. Happy birthday, madam.
Thank you, Nevin. I didn't think I would be turning 16 as a dragon.
I think life can be a little bit funny sometimes, but regardless of the circumstances, it's important to see what we truly want to achieve in life and head in that direction. And I think past experiences and possible regrets aside, it's truly the only way worth living. To keep moving forward.
Do you think I'll make a good hero?
I think you are a good hero.
Thank you, Nevin. I want to save those kids so bad. But I can't do that. Crying and on an empty stomach. So, let's eat those cupcakes, shall we?
Because you can't save them yourself does not mean that you cannot assist them to save themselves. Right?
I just haven't figured out how yet.
I'm sure you will with a little bit of time on your side. There's always a way. There's always a choice to be made. And even when something is so absolutely and purely devoted to their opinion, so deep-rooted in their way, remember that none of us are gods. We are all fallible, which means all of our opinions can change. We're all subject to growth, and that, I think, is a beautiful thing.
It's a good point, Nevin. And I just want to grow strong enough to get out of there. I want to go home and see my mom and dad again. And I want to hug my sister the way she is again. She makes a very pretty elf, I will admit. But I would miss you, Nevin.
Well, I don't know where your home is, but I would miss you too if you went away somewhere else. I never knew my parents, but I did have a stepmother. And I was lucky enough to be picked up as an orphan by this wonderful woman. She taught me all sorts of things. Sure, there were times where I did not heed her words of warning, and I've made many mistakes, and I've paid for them throughout my life. But I will say that I would not be here today without her wisdom. Although, to be quite frank, maybe I should have taken up her advice to be more culinary savvy. Maybe I could have been a renowned chef across the world, across the isles. But we're all dealt the cards that were dealt, and we deal with them the best we can. So be happy with your actions. And if you're not happy right now, then maybe take some time to self-reflect and think about what will make you happy. And take steps towards that goal.
Seems like a good goal. I know we're not supposed to say our birthday wishes out loud, but I've already told you my first one, so I'll tell you the second. I hope that we can find a way to bring back everyone that's fallen so far. Even people like you, Nevin. You're sort of special in this world, and I don't think you understand what that means, but we want to protect you too.
Oh, gee, madam, putting me on the spot. And no one's ever told me that I'm special before.
You were kind enough to take us in, so you're very special to us, Nevin.
Thank you. Truly, thank you. Now, it is late. Join your other compatriots. Here, take as many cupcakes up as you want upstairs. And tomorrow, well, maybe there'll be something special for you after all.
Good night, Nevin.
Good night, madam. Sleep well. Nyla heads upstairs. Turns into bed. Lucky Teddy, what are you doing?
I wake up Dante.
Okay.
Hey bud. I got a letter saying from Quartermaster C wants to meet up, and I don't really want to go out alone. So, do you want to come with me?
He's like half asleep, and he's just like, Quartermaster C, what? Why?
Don't worry, you don't have to do anything but look tough. That's all I need you for.
All right, fine, let's go.
We'll be there and back.
Sure, we will.
And Teddy will lead them both out to where we're supposed to meet up.
Okay. You guys make your way back through the low commons, back through both of the marketplaces, and you wait a good while in the town square, but you do not see Quartermaster Kovan, even after 20 minutes of waiting.
After midnight? 20 minutes after
20
midnight?
minutes after midnight.
Teddy kind of reads over the letter Oh, you set to meet him here. You don't think something happened to him, do you?
Mate, I don't know. But the quartermaster, he's not anybody easy to overwhelm.
That's true. I've never been able to beat him in a fight, so. Hmm. Oh. Teddy will look at the letter and she'll kind of read it over again, and she'll look carefully to see if there's any like hidden message or something in between the lines. You know, she'll hold it up to the light, trying to find something.
Yep. After investigating, I mean, everything seems pretty plain. There's no hidden messages. There's no invisible ink that is being used. There's just no quartermaster Kovan.
Well, I'm gonna just be positive and assume he overslept. Oh, sorry for dragging you out here for nothing, big guy.
That's no problem. Better that you woke me up than something happened.
Fair enough. Let's go. Tired.
You guys make a way
Guess we-
back to the inn. Eventually, you tuck in bed, and everyone sleeps through the night. No problem.
All right.
When you wake up the next morning, from the light coming out of your rooms, there is snow falling.
Sis, wake up! Wake up!
Ainsley's already awake. She's been awake for 4 hours. She's sitting in front of the window like, Nyla. Wake up.
You killjoy! You absolute killjoy!
She only sleeps for 4 hours at a time. She's awake. It's snowing.
It never used to snow on my birthday.
It looks like it snows here, and she's gonna grab Nyla and bring her over to the little table where while Nyla was sleeping, she's origami folded this like silver paper dragon. She goes, "Look, this is for you. Happy birthday."
Thank you!
Being on the first floor and looking outside, not only is it snowing, but there's snow everywhere, and there's also various different colored lights that you can see outside. But unless you step out of the inn to get a good look, you wouldn't see what's happening.
Yeah, Teddy would already be outside, just playing in the snow, just rolling around in the snow.
Okay. So, stepping outside of the inn, immediately you notice that there's all these strung lights from establishment to establishment, between the houses. There is further down the street, there's like a big wagon that's kind of in the corner with all these presents on there. There's a big Christmas tree in one of the avenues, and you can see some of the players building a snowman on the corner of another one. And so you're greeted by this snowing like town that you're in now, and you don't know if there was some sort of event or what's happening, because the weather was very temperate and breezy. All of a sudden, everything is filled with snow.
Do we feel the cold?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we'll probably actually have to buy winter clothing. New outfits.
Yeah, Teddy is rolling around playing in the snow, and notably in her regular garb, which is quite revealing in terms of skin.
Okay.
But she seems to not be affected.
Get cold.
Nyla is casting shape water just again and again and again, and just starting to create these very elaborate ice sculptures everywhere.
More and more players are coming out, and some are like, running around. It's like, oh, it's a Christmas event. Nyla does a 19 hit.
My birthday? Why are you doing this?
Yes?
Okay.
Reset myself, that would be important.
You take 19 points of piercing damage,
Oh, fuck.
and
I am down to 1.
you're poisoned
Oh, shit.
as an
Hello?
unseen bolt shoots from one of the rooftops and directly sticks on your side of the neck. You guys are all basking in the snow, and this happens, and all of a sudden you see Nyla go down.
Can I do either a perception or a survival check to see if I can see like where it came from?
You most
Same.
certainly can
Same.
when we pick up the game, because this is where we're leaving for tonight.
Oh, you
Ah,
Yes,
fuck.
yes. That's
Fuck.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep. It's,
Angie.
we're going to war, folks. We're going to war.
I was really hoping that was a snowball, Pap. I was really hoping that was a
Yeah,
snowball.
I just
Yeah.
like, because I was just like,
We're going
what?
to war, folks.